We're a non-profit advocacy group in St. John's River.
And our mission is to help protect the river.
Hello everybody, and welcome to the Riverkeeper show here on Comcast. We welcome you all today. We gave Jimmy and Neil the day off, so you're hanging with us girls today. We have Tracy Mano with us, the Education Director of St. John's Riverkeeper, and I'm Kelly Savage, the Outreach Coordinator of St. John's Riverkeeper. So thank you so much for joining us today. For those of you who are not familiar with us, we are a nonprofit advocacy group that fights for the health of the St. John's River. We are a 501c3. So we are a membership-based organization, and we work as hard as we can to help support the St. John's River and keep it clean for all of us. So we're going to be talking about education and outreach on today's show. Just to give you some updates about the river, unfortunately we have started to see some algal blooms, and I want to show you a picture that we have of one. This is Rice Creek. And Neil took this picture this past weekend. Unfortunately, it's starting to see some really bad blooms. And what you see there, it looks like a reflection of the tree line, but it's actually a bloom of blue-green algae that we're starting to see there. And we've had some other sightings as well in central part of the river. So please keep your eyes peeled for that, as unfortunately we're starting to see this occurrence. And it's becoming an annual event, unfortunately, and it really shouldn't be that. So it's a really sad thing we're starting to see. If you guys see any blooms, definitely take some pictures and you can send them in to us. We like to see those just to keep updated on what we're seeing and what you're seeing. Also, another topic we'd like to update you on is the EPA nutrient limits. We're hoping to have those numbers released in the fall, so we'll keep you updated on that as well. And if you want to keep informed on the different river issues, definitely follow us on Facebook. We have a fan page there that we keep everybody updated on. We have a Twitter page, and we also have a blog, riverhugger.com. All of those have pictures and updates as we get them, so you can definitely stay informed on it in a timely manner. So part of my job as outreach coordinator is managing all of our volunteers, and we have a lot of volunteers that help us get a lot done in the organization. And I just want to highlight some of those volunteers because our spring is our busiest season for Riverkeeper. You know, with March being River Month and Earth Day being in April, we're pretty busy throughout the spring. So I just wanted to highlight our volunteers. I have a picture of two of our volunteers that are our top 10 volunteers for the spring. That's Jim Knapp and Claudia Hundley. They're actually right in that picture helping us with River Day at Riverside's Art Market, where we kind of took over the arts market and had a bunch of activities and boat trips. It was a really fun day. But volunteers have helped us this spring a lot. We actually had over 100 volunteers. They helped us almost 500 hours volunteers donated to our organization, which is pretty amazing. And that they helped us reach over 14,000 different people in the community. So we definitely hats off to all of our volunteers. Yay! We couldn't do what we do without you for sure. So if you're interested in becoming a volunteer, I encourage you to contact me. My email address is Kelly, Kelly, at stjohnsriverkeeper.org. So definitely join us. We have a lot of fun, and we'll be celebrating our spring being over and making and surviving it by having a party at the Jacksonville Suns game July 25th. So that's just a little look into what we do with our volunteers. So one of our volunteers is going to be recognized as Volunteer of the Year at the Mayor's Environmental Luncheon this Friday, and I just wanted to highlight her. Her name is Mary Ellen Moore, and she's helped us with the oyster roast silent auction for the past 8 years. So she's been amazing, and she's really helped the oyster roast become a well-oiled machine. So without her, it wouldn't be where it is today. So one of our volunteers gets highlighted every year at the Mayor's Environmental Luncheon. And Tracy, I believe an education volunteer gets highlighted as well, correct?
Actually, we are highlighting this year and recognizing Lisa Haas from Liberty Pines Academy in St. Johns County for the work that she did with her students on the Disney Environmentality Challenge.
Wow.
They highlighted the St. Johns River and sort of took it on as their project to educate people within their school about the St. Johns River, and then to take that information in a slideshow presentation out to the Disney Environmentality Challenge. And they were an honorable mention award winner, and they got, I think, $100 to spend on materials for their classroom.
Oh, wow.
Lisa spent a lot of time helping her students research the St. Johns River through the use of our website, mystjohnsriver.com. And I went into the classroom and did some work with the students. They did a lot of reading on their own, and then we took a boat trip on the St. Johns River up the Ortega.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
and you take a lot of kids out on the river, correct?
We do. That's our goal, is to make sure that we get kids in touch with the river so that they care about it, they feel it, they experience it, and they learn to love it like we do.
Definitely. We always have fun, Tracy and I, doing the boat trips. So definitely sign up for those so we can go on more of them. And there's more information about that on our website. And also another big part of our volunteers are a committee called the River Patrol. And just like that picture I showed you, we've gotten some pictures from our River Patrol members. And what the River Patrol is like a river watch program, like a neighborhood watch program. Right. And those volunteers kind of patrol by kayak, foot, boat, any means necessary. Just an area where they normally walk around, and they can kind of keep an eye on it. If they notice anything such as a bloom, they can take a picture and email us, and we keep that on file. So we have about 50 River Patrol members all over the watershed, as far down as Sanford and even farther. So we definitely couldn't keep our eyes on the entire watershed without those volunteers. So we have a great bunch of river patrollers. So if you're interested, you could go to our website, stjohnsriverkeeper.org, and just click under River Patrol and get some more information and sign up to volunteer for that as well.
River Patrol is a lot of fun. I actually went out on River Patrol myself last Friday on Julington Creek.
Oh, what'd you see?
Well, the first two things I saw were some water moccasins. But after that, we had a great paddle all the way out Julington Creek to Clark's Fish Camp.
Oh, wonderful. I love Clark's Fish Camp.
Yeah, so it was great fun. It was a beautiful day, beautiful weather. We actually had a breeze pushing us back up the creek on the way back.
Oh, wonderful.
So it was a good thing. So it's an opportunity, if you're on River Patrol, to get out there, to experience the river, but to also help us keep our eye out on what's going on in the river.
Definitely. And we actually have monthly meetings with the River Patrol members where we have someone come talk about a particular issue, just so that everybody can be informed and on the same page, and what you would do to report incidents. This month's presentation will be from Dana Morton, the city biologist. So it's definitely something good to be involved with. So you can definitely get more information from our website. We would love to have you join the group. And speaking of paddling, I want to talk about some upcoming events. And this Saturday, Tracy's actually going to be helping out with our Kayak for a Cause, which we're so excited. It's the first time we've been doing that we're doing a kayak fundraiser in the middle portion of the river, and it'll be in DeLand. So if you haven't been to that portion of the river, it's absolutely gorgeous. It's located across from Pontoon State Park.
Right.
So it'll
be at the Pontoon Landing Marina. Mm-hmm. I think we're starting the first trip at 9 a.m. Is it 9?
10 a.m.
It's 10 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And Ripple Effects is helping us out with that. They're going to have some kayaks down there, and I'm looking forward to it because that's my favorite part of the river. That's where I grew up, and it's real natural there. It's a super natural setting, less of a city, and hopefully you'll see a lot of good birds this week.
Oh, great birding, and what better weekend to get out than the weekend before Memorial Day. So head down to DeLand, and you can sign up for that trip on rippleeffectsecotours.com. And they're being generous enough to donate all the proceeds to our organization. So not only will you enjoy a wonderful morning out on the river, and it does include your lunch, by the way, but all of those proceeds will get donated to Riverkeeper. So we're very excited about that. And also a couple other things I wanted to let you know we have coming up. Next Tuesday, May 25th, starting at 5 p.m., Seven Bridges Brewery and Grill is going to have a tapping party for us. So if you enjoy a freshly tapped brew as much as we do, head out to Seven Bridges.